Good morning, everybody. So I'm going to get into lesson number 22. This is going to cover the 6th through the 10th Amendment. So here we go. We'll just get right into it. The 6th Amendment of the United States Constitution. Rights to fair trial. Okay, so you have the right to a fair trial in this country. Fair, right? A fair trial. So here we go. In all criminal prosecutions, the accused shall enjoy the right to a speedy and public trial by an impartial jury of the state and district wherein the crime shall have been committed, which district shall have been previously ascertained by law, and to be informed of the nature and the cause of the accusation, to be confronted with the witnesses against him, to have compulsory process for obtaining witnesses in his favor, and to have assistance of counsel for his defense. So you have the right to an attorney. You have the right to face your accusers and a speedy trial. So you have there's a time limits. Most depends on the crime. You have time limits. So if you're not prosecuted within that time limit, then your attorney can have a motion to dismiss because it went past the time limit. So your Sixth Amendment gives you the right to a fair, speedy trial and to be able to face your accuser, okay? Now, let's get into the Seventh Amendment. Seventh Amendment of the United States Constitution. In suits at common law where the value in controversy shall exceed $20, the right of a trial by jury shall be preserved, and no fact tried by a jury shall be otherwise re-examined in any court of the United States than according to the rules of common law. So these are civil cases, okay? So you have the right to be able to take somebody to court, or they can take you to court over civil issues of more than $20. So if you hire somebody to do a job for you, they don't do the job, you can take them to court for that if you've already paid them money and they didn't do the service that was there, right? So they can take you to court for civil cases. Okay, that's your Seventh Amendment, the right to civil cases. Okay. Now, let's go to the Eighth Amendment. Now, we're going to talk about bails, fines, and punishments. So, here's the Eighth Amendment of the United States Constitution. Excessive bail shall not be required, nor excessive fines imposed, nor cruel and unusual punishments inflicted. So bails, fines. So, you have the right to bail out. So, you get arrested, you have the right to get and have a bail. And not an excessive bail. It has to fit the crime, right? The bail has to fit the crime. So you can't, commit a petty misdemeanor and have $100,000 fine or $100,000 bail because it doesn't match, right? So now, what about fines? Same with fines, right? You can't have fines in excess either, or punishment, right? They can't sentence you to hard labor for a petty misdemeanor. So the punishment has to fit the crime, okay? The Eighth Amendment. Bails, fines, and punishment. Now the Ninth Amendment. Now, everything in this document is given by the people, right? So listen to this. The enumeration in the Constitution of certain rights shall not be construed to deny or disparage others retained by the people. So let me read that again. This is the Ninth Amendment of the United States Constitution. Very important, because these are the rights retained by the people. Okay, that's us, we the people. So here we go. The enumerations, that's in the Constitution, of certain rights shall not be construed to deny or disparage others retained by the people. Okay, so you can't disparage others of their constitutional rights. So here we go to the 10th Amendment. Who gives the government the power, right? So it's we the people. We are in charge. We're the boss of our representatives. So remember that, okay? We, the people, are in charge of our government. It's not the other way around. Too many times you'll hear everybody saying, our leaders. They are our representatives. We elect them. We're a constitutional republic. We elect them. We abide by the Constitution of the United States, and they go there to represent us. So here we go to the 10th Amendment. Very important amendment, okay? The powers retained by the states and the people. So here we go. The powers not delegated to the United States by the Constitution nor prohibited by it to the states, are reserved to the states respectively or to the people. So that means we, the people, have the power, right? So the 9th and 10th Amendment pretty much says, we, the people, have the power over the government, right? We send our representatives there, but it has to conform to the United States Constitution. It has to conform to what the Constitution says. So that's today's lesson. So on this question, what I want to ask is, what are your thoughts of your Bill of Rights, right? The Bill of Rights. Now, and what do you feel? So fair trials, your civil cases, bails and punishment, and the rights of the people. So what do you think is, why do you think our founding fathers were so adamant to make sure that the people had the authority? So that's the question. Why do you think that our founding fathers wanted to make sure that the people and not the government had the power, right? So that's the question for the day. And again, have a fantastic day, and God bless. Take care.